The issue of land?
It must be returned. The land must be, we don't want to chase white people away. But we say the land must be equally redistributed to everyone. Sbu, it pains me. It pains me every time I travel to Alexandra. Yesterday, a day before yesterday, we're in Alexandra. Have you seen how black people stay in Alexandra, DJ Sbu? I was talking to my Secretary General in the youth league and saying, how can we better? What is the solution of Alexandra? I was saying, let's say we become government. How do we finish those informal settlements in Alexandra? The only solution we got is that you cannot finish those informal settlements without actually taking other residents and putting them in another land. You build them houses because the area is small but it's overcrowded. Because our people do not have land. The land is in the private hands. And the majority of people that have land in their hands is white people, is churches. People are scared of saying these things. Your Anglican, the Church of England, Anglican has land. The Romans have land. We need that land which is owned by churches. Because most of these churches benefited from the land through colonialism. They must bring back the land. Private owners, they must bring back the land. Those who are owning hectares and hectares of land, they must bring it back. Government must say, do we compensate them? The discussion should be say, do we compensate them or we don't? But the land must be given back. Then we allocate our people. You cannot have a situation of Alexandra living forever while we have a black government. What's wrong with us, Isbu? In South Africa, we are reduced into becoming domestic workers. In South Africa, we are reduced into becoming security guards. In South Africa, we are reduced into selling fried chips. In South Africa, we are reduced into selling amakip-kip. In South Africa, we are reduced into becoming beggars. It's black people, it's not white people. Yet this land belongs to our forefathers. I'm telling you openly, without any fear of doubt, South Africa belongs to the black native people. White people came through the sea in 1652, where the problems of black people began. We don't wish them away. But we are saying in the land of our forefathers, in the land of Skukune, in the land of Shaka Zulu, in the land of Koshimampuru, we cannot live as beggars. Because when you go to England, you cannot find a white person working for a black person as a domestic worker. You cannot find a white person being a cashier while a black person is a multimillionaire. So what's wrong with us? Are we children of a lesser God? Why? Why are people not rising and saying, no, enough is enough? We want our companies to be listed in JSE. When you go to JSE, JSE looks like an American executive. It's like a London executive. White males are dominating our JSE. Where is DJ Sbu in JSE? Where is Ntuli in JSE? Where is Litlak in JSE? Why our JSE looks like you are in a foreign country yet is in Africa? Why do we accept that? What's wrong with us as black people? There's something teachers boy always say that, myself, I don't hate white people at all. I don't. In fact, I love them because white people are just being white. We as black people must begin to be black. Don't hate. A problem is not white people. White people are just being white. You know their history. Black people must begin to be black. What do I mean, DJ Sbu? I don't know what's wrong with black people. Sometimes you get angry with them and want to turn against them and say, maybe these people, they deserve this oppression, they deserve this subjudication, they deserve poverty, they deserve everything that comes to them. But Bigo teaches us that never get tired of black people because majority of them, their minds have suffered colonialism. They hate themselves. They hate everything that represents them.